Hello and welcome to the Motor Vault. Starting with the looks, it's sleek, aerodynamic, and modern. The sharp LED lighting and bold color options give it a clean, premium appearance. The lightweight aluminum alloy frame keeps it strong but agile on the road. The seating feels comfortable, the riding posture is relaxed, and the digital TFT display keeps everything clear, from speed and range to battery level and riding mode. Under the hood, or rather under the seat, there's a powerful electric motor that delivers instant torque. With eco, normal, and sport modes, the Tricycle adapts perfectly to city commutes or open road rides. The range is impressive too, around 120 to 180 kilometers on a full charge, and fast charging gets it back to 100% in just a few hours. Handling is one of its biggest highlights. Thanks to the three-wheel setup, it feels stable and confident even on uneven roads. The suspension absorbs bumps easily, and the disc brakes, supported by ABS and regenerative braking, keep things safe and smooth. It's also practical. There's optional rear storage for groceries, deliveries, or weekend gear, making it more than just a fun ride. It's functional. Since it's electric, maintenance is low, there are zero emissions, and running costs stay minimal. A win for both your wallet and the planet. Of course, it's not perfect. The wider body can be tricky in tight spaces, and the price might lean toward the premium side. But overall, the 2026 Tricycle stands out as a stylish, stable, and eco-friendly choice for the future of personal transport. Another cool detail is the smart connectivity. The 2026 Tricycle can sync with your smartphone for navigation, ride stats, and even remote battery monitoring. That makes it feel more like a tech gadget than just a ride. And finally, the safety focus really stands out. Features like traction control, tilt assist, and bright 360 degrees visibility lighting make it one of the safest options in its class. It also offers custom riding modes, letting you fine-tune the throttle response and braking feel. Whether you want a calm, energy-saving cruise or a punchier, sportier ride, it adapts instantly to your mood. Number 2, the 2026 Digital Tricycle, a next Gen 3 wheeled electric marvel that fuses smart tech, stability, and style in one package. From the moment you glance at it, the Digital Tricycle catches your eye. Sharp, futuristic lines, smooth bodywork, and signature LED lighting that gives it a premium, modern look. The frame is built from a lightweight yet rigid alloy, which keeps things strong but nimble. The ergonomics are well thought out. The seat is sculpted for comfort, the riding posture relaxed but confident, and the control elements all fall naturally under your hands. Up front, you'll see a full-color digital console. It shows speed, battery level, estimated range, ride mode eco, normal, sport, navigation prompts, and alerts. There's also Bluetooth or, which the connectivity so your smartphone can sync up for ride logs, diagnostics, firmware updates, and even remote lock-unlock features. Power comes from an efficient brushless electric motor located at the rear or mid-frame in some variants. It delivers instant torque from zero, no throttle lag. In normal mode, it's smooth and steady. Switch to it in sport mode, and you'll feel a sharper push forward. The battery pack is high density lithium ion. On a full charge, it aims to deliver somewhere between 120 and 180 kilometers of real-world range, depending on load, terrain, and ride style. Fast charging support, if included, shrinks charging time a lot. The system also offers regenerative braking, which converts deceleration energy back into the battery, improving efficiency in urban stop and go traffic. Handling is a major strength. With two wheels out back and one in front, the Tricycle gives you more balance at low speeds, and when stopped, no need to put feet down in tricky spots. The suspension setup, a front fork plus dual rear dampers, absorb bumps and uneven surfaces, making the ride feel planted even on rough pavement. Brakes are strong disc brakes on all wheels, with ABS or electronic stability control to prevent lockups and help maintain balance under hard braking. One of the selling points is modular utility. You could add rear racks, cargo bins, or even a small passenger module. Some models may allow a trailer hitch, letting you haul equipment, shopping, or gear. Smart mode. Customization is also there. You can tweak acceleration curves, braking region strength, and ride feel depending on whether you want an economical commute or an energetic spin. Number 3. The 2026 Tricycle Camper, a 3-wheeled electric micro RV that promises mobility, comfort, and off-grid capability in a compact form. Let's see how it works, what makes it unique, and whether it lives up to expectations. When you first lay eyes on it, the Tricycle Camper strikes a compelling balance between rugged utility and modern styling. The body has smooth curves and flat side panels with integrated LED lighting, a bold headlight cluster at front, wraparound side lights, and a wide rear light bar. The chassis is built from lightweight alloys and reinforced composites, helping keep weight manageable while preserving rigidity. The overall width is narrow for a camper, so it can still fit lanes where full-size RVs can't. Step inside or through the side door and you find a surprising use of space. Despite its compact shell, the interior is smartly laid out. A fold-down bed that converts from seating space, a mini kitchenette with sink, induction cooktop, and storage drawers. Every corner is used, overhead cabinets, under-seat stowage, compact closet nooks. The materials are durable and functional. Easy to clean laminates, weatherproof seals, and modular panels. Windows on both sides, plus a possible pop-up skylight let in natural light, making it feel airier than you might expect. Powering the Tricycle Camper is a high-efficiency electric drivetrain, likely a brushless motor mounted toward the rear. You'll get instant torque and smooth transitions between modes. The battery pack, lithium ion high energy density, is sized to balance weight and range. In real-world usage, you might see 100 to 150 kilometers of range under moderate load and temperate weather in more favorable conditions. Perhaps a bit more. There's support for regenerative braking to recapture energy as you slow down. If a fast charging option is included, you may reach 80% charge within an hour or so, but full charge might take several hours depending on charger capacity. As a camper, power management is critical. Solar panels integrated on the roof or side sections, or as optional add-ons, help top up the battery or supply DC power to onboard systems. The energy system likely includes a small secondary battery or power controller dedicated to cabin loads, lights, USB ports, fans, a small refrigerator, perhaps a water pump, so your living systems don't draw directly from drive power. Efficient lighting, good insulation, and power-conscious appliances are essential to making off-grid stays viable. Number 4. The 2026 Simple Tricycle. It's built for riders who want stability, efficiency, and straightforward performance. When you first see it, the Simple Tricycle doesn't shout. It's subtle and clean. The frame is minimal yet sturdy, often made from aluminum alloy or steel to balance weight and strength. The shape is utilitarian. Clean tubes, a compact footprint, and modest bodywork. Possibly fenders and a small fairing, but nothing excessive. Lighting tends to be practical, and LED headlamp, brake light, turn signals if required. The riding position is upright and natural. You'll sit comfortably without leaning too much forward or back. The handlebars are simple, with basic switches for lights, turn signals, and perhaps a horn. The instrument panel is clear and easy to read. Speed, battery if electric, distance, and maybe mode selection. No clutter. On performance, this tricycle is tuned for everyday use. If it's an electric version, expect a hub or mid-drive motor in the rear or center, offering smooth torque from 0. Acceleration isn't about bursts, it's about steady support when you need it, like riding uphill starting from a stop or carrying a bit of load. The battery is sized for practicality, perhaps 800 kilometer range, depending on use, weight, and terrain. Charging is simple. Plug into a standard socket or charger with charging time of a few hours. Handling is one of its advantages. With 2 rear wheels and 1 front, it stands firm even when stopped. No need to balance like on a regular bike. The suspension, if included, softens bumps, and the tire size is chosen to give a stable, forgiving contact patch. brakes are mechanical or hydraulic discs, likely on all wheels, giving you confidence when slowing down. One of the strong selling points is reliability. Fewer parts, less complexity, lower chance of things breaking. That means easier maintenance, lower costs, and longer life. It's a ride you can trust day in and day out. Another is practicality. Because the design is simple, there is a room for carrying small loads, maybe a rear rack, basket, or panniers. For people using it for errands, shopping, or light cargo, that helps. Number 5. The 2026 Tricycle, a promising three-wheeled ride that aims to blend stability, practicality, and fun. In this video, I'll share what stood out to me, what works, what could be better, and whether it deserves a spot in your garage. Right off the bat, the 2026 Tricycle shows smart design choices. It doesn't try to look like a full vehicle. Instead, it keeps a lean bike-like footprint with just enough bodywork to protect from splashes or wind. The frame feels sturdy, likely built from aluminum or reinforced alloy, giving it rigidity without huge weight. The wheels are well spaced for balance, and the steering geometry feels intuitive, not twitchy, not sluggish. The seating position is upright and natural. You don't have to lean too far forward, so your posture stays relaxed even after longer rides. The handlebars, controls, and throttle feel well placed. You don't have to stretch or twist awkwardly. The instrument cluster is simple and clear. Speed, battery level, range estimate, and drive mode. Nothing overcomplicated, just what you need to glance at when riding. Performance is where a tricycle must balance expectations. The motor in a typical electric variant gives a strong assist from 0, making starts and small inclines much easier. In normal mode, it feels smooth and gentle. In a sportier setting, you feel more push. The battery pack is sized for moderate range. It might deliver somewhere between 40 to 80 kilometers in typical use, although that depends heavily on rider weight, road gradient, and how much throttle you use. Regenerative braking helps reclaim energy when slowing, especially useful in city traffic. Handling benefits from the three-wheel design. You get stability when stopped. You don't need to put a foot down, and it resists tipping more than a two-wheeler. The suspension setup front and rear does a decent job absorbing bumps, though heavy potholes will still remind you that this is not a full suspension off-road machine. Turning is manageable. Because weight is kept low and balanced, the Tricycle doesn't feel top-heavy in corners, although you still need to be cautious at higher lean angles. Braking is solid. Disc brakes on all three wheels give you confident stopping power. If there S-abs or stability control built in depending on the version, that's a nice safety layer to prevent wheel lock or skidding, especially on wet roads.